Everybody, thanks for coming, watching ComeDy&D. Everybody, thanks for coming, watching ComeDy&D.
I did that.
I did it. Oh my God, what a chorus.
Now harmonize.
You know how much I don't like listening to myself normally? Well, amplify that by 5. Welcome to ComeDy&D. Roll the intro.
Roll the intro. Roll the intro.
What's his name? Crosby now. Which Crosby?
Which Crosby?
Crosby, Stills, and Nash? What's his name? David Crosby. I look a lot more like David Crosby now than I did in that picture that Simon made me a seal out of. Hello! We're back for the 4th session in this campaign, the Expedition to the North. Maybe we'll expedite to the north this time. We'll see. Who are our characters? My name's Hayden. I'm the DN. Kevin, who are you?
Hi, I'm Kevin, and I play Ubad, son of Rabab. He is an elephant folk, a Loxodon in D&D and Magic the Gathering lore, I guess. And yeah, he was the son of the last true king of Celestia, and he was whisked away in his youth as evil rhinoceri took over his kingdom, and now with some type of secretive primordial aid, he plots his return.
Cool. Casey, who are you?
Well, I'm Casey, and I am playing a turtle raised on the giant pirate ships of the Southern Sea. He fell in love with a dying elf and became a blade singer. For that, he now roams the north, staying far away from the other turtles.
Hopefully soon.
Maybe the elves. That means far enough away. There's no turtles around here.
Fair enough. There's a whole turtle exhibit at the museum.
Okay, yeah, they're dead turtles.
There weren't dead turtles there. There were turtle artifacts.
Shells? There were shells?
There were shell decorations.
Oh, okay. That's bad.
And Simon, what are you playing?
Oh, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Simon. What's up, you bastardettes? It's me, your boy. Coming in with the fish lens from the 90s, right? I'm Simon. I'm playing the great Sir Wiggles. Why do I have a fisheye lens, you may ask? Well, first, that is brought to you by our sponsors. Every week I'll have a new sponsor. This week it's Ebola Cola. Cola that'll melt your heart in both ways. Makers of SARS bars and Corona beer. I'm playing Sir Wiggles. He is a hide shifter, pug ladin, and he's a pug ladin because he's a pug. And I just wanted to pop this up because I got it in the mail, and our dear sweet Kevin O'Shea sent me a mini of my character, Sir Wiggles, which actually has a very sharp sword. So
Did you learn that the hard way?
I did. I will be picking my teeth with it later.
Did he defeat you? How much damage?
Yeah, did he give you a champion's duel?
Totally, yeah. He pushed a larger creature 5 to 10 feet as I jumped back and said, ow.
Cool. Brief recap. Overview. Thus far, our heroes answered a ad from the Baroness Ophelia Asteria to partake on a mission to the frigid north, and so far they're still going around the city of Suzale doing some preliminary investigations before they set off. And what did you guys do last time? Does anybody want to say?
Fine.
Yeah, I asked you if there was anything like a museum district in the city, and
there was.
and we went to a museum of magical artifacts, And halfway through plotting how to steal them all, we talked to the curator and set up an exchange where we would get a couple of magical artifacts if we promised to help lead a expedition to the lost city of Ooh.
And anybody else want to cover the rest of what happened?
Oh, yeah,
more?
there's-
Well, it's kind of fuzzy, but we ended up in the Jolly Owl Bear, talking to Kareth and Helga and Olga, and I think we're about to get in a bar fight or something.
Yeah.
Well, you went to the Jolly Owlbear on a tip that the original expedition
Oh,
that you
right,
guys are following
right. They're not there.
hired some merchants there. You found out that the sisters Helga and Olga were hired there. You talked to the bartender Kareth. You ran into a surly dwarf Bort who you bought some expensive top shelf alcohol for after offending him by barking at him. And you also ran into a very worried-looking orc, Maury, spelled Moury, and like the talk show host. And you gathered from him that a local crime boss, Don Muswell, kidnapped his son and wanted to extract from him a magic artifact, which he showed you was a very intricately carved egg. And you guys hid amongst the crowd / bar as Don Meswell showed up at the door, flanked by two very tough-looking Dragonborn.
And we met Ryan.
And you met Ryan! Adventurer extraordinaire! Ryan!
Ooh. I like how he keeps saying his own name. Really hammers it in.
So, I believe you guys were stationed at the bar and trying to look inconspicuous as Don Muswell was going to go speak with Maury. Is that correct?
As inconspicuous as an elephant, giant turtle, and pug can look at a bar.
It is D&D world.
That's true.
And I believe Untitled Turtle, you have your parrot familiar kind of hanging out near Maury?
Yeah, he's holding very still, so he looks like a wooden parrot.
Cool.
Does that go with the decor in here?
There's no theme.
Good.
It doesn't look like decor is kind of their strong suit or what they care about most, so might as well be.
It's not a Margaritaville
Maybe it's
chain.
one of those places where the theme is they change the themes.
Cool. So, Don Muswell walks through the bar, and his two bodyguards walk ahead of him and kind of make a way through the crowd and pull his chair out, and so he can run around and sit in the chair. Don Muswell, I should say, is a gnome. He's a halfling. JK. He's a halfling, and he has like this he's very well dressed. He has like a suit on. He has like with like a fur collar, and he has like a big hat that he takes off and holds when he's inside because he is very polite and very well mannered. And he has a lot of jewelry and like very nice like leather shoes that are very shiny. Looks like there's no mud in them. Amazing. The two Dragonborn with him are wearing like studded leather armor. They looked exceptionally well armed. They look extremely tough. One of them has like a scar over his eyes. They look like they've been through some shit.
Ew.
Do any of the guards, do they look about equally intimidating? Does one appear to be more intimidating?
They
than the
look
other?
roughly the same of an intimidating. You can do an insight check to get more information.
No, you won't just tell me for free.
Do they have colors?
Yeah, the one with the scar over the eye on to Don Muswell's left is blue with kind of some gray. What are you wearing, Simon?
It's steampunk. Get over it.
Is like mostly blue with like some like gray stripies, and the other one is red with like
Ooh.
a lighter yellow chin and like probably goes down to belly, but he's dressed fairly conservatively. There's no chest window or anything.
And that was a 10 insight.
They look equally intimidating. You see no reason to be more intimidated by one than the other.
And where is Maury now?
Maury is at the table with Don Muswell.
Okay, they're both there.
Do you have any more questions before the conversation continues?
Yes. Would Sir Wiggles know anything about dragons?
You mean would he start barking at some dragonborn? Is that what
No.
you're
Would he
asking?
know that they like have fire that come out if Sir Wiggles tries to take their food in the middle of the night like he maybe once did?
Roll me something.
Okay. 12.
What are you rolling?
Animal handling.
How about animal handling? Really?
No.
Yeah. No. What would that be? A history?
Sure. You know dragons in broad strokes. Dragons are like fairly well known. You maybe aren't an expert, but like some of them breathe fire, some of them breathe lightning. They usually like hoards of treasure.
Excuse me, bartender. May I order a large pitcher of ice water? Because things might get hot in here.
Well, you're asking here for ice. I've got to say that's going to be rather expensive.
That's right. Yes, ice is usually imported from very cold places, like that's where we're going. Would you like to be my scribe? It might come up later.
Cutting to Don Muswell. I guess only Untitled Turtle can overhear this. Why don't you roll a stealth roll for the bird?
Oh, for the bird. I think the bird is much stealthier than me, so that's good. Okay, that's 7 plus 3, 10.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's not very hard roll. It's not just like he's just kind of trying to blend in. It's fine. So Don Muswell sits down at the table and takes off his hat.
Doing, Maury? You got what I asked for?
Shit, what was Maury's voice?
Maury.
Yes, I did. Do you... My son's alive. Is he? He's like... I'm not gonna be the one answering questions here. You just do you just hold up your end of the deal and you'll be okay, and he'll be okay. Is that okay?
How far away are we from them?
Other side of the bar. Other side of a very noisy bar. So,
But like in feet, how far is that?
50 feet.
Okay.
And I'll be saying out loud what I'm hearing. So that they have some sense of it.
And Maury says, okay, yes, I understand. I have what you want right here. Is like, and you see, if you're looking, you can see out of the corner of your eye, Maury picks up a bag that had the egg in it and starts handing over. So, are you guys ready to hire the most? Are you ready to hire the best merc you ever did see? Ryan is now talking to you very loud, and you cannot pay attention to the thing as he's yelling at you.
Well, I can't hear right?
No.
But the other two can't. Because, like, my senses are in the parrot.
Oh, okay, then you can totally
So
hear.
I'm just talking. I have no idea. They can't hear me.
When Ryan stops to breathe, I say, Untitled, let us know when we need to act.
I assure you that any adventure that you have for me will be such a small undertaking for me that I will do it in a jiffy. You see, Don Muswell pick up the bag, hold it up to the blue dragon. The blue dragon takes out the egg, examines it, looks down at Don Muswell and nods, puts the egg back in the bag and secures it. Don Muswell says, Looks like you held up your end of the deal, Maury. That's very good. Now, we'll just be on our way. We'll be
Ubad
in touch
starts.
with your son.
I think at this point, Ubad is going to get up and kind of close the distance, so he's about halfway
How would
between
you know?
the bar. He's watching with his eyes. He was waiting for the egg.
Okay.
I say the blue dragonborn's got the egg.
I will note that the blue dragonborn look way tougher than something you can take.
Go
I'll
on.
emphasize.
You're saying that to an elephant man, a giant turtle, and a heavy armored pugladin.
I'm saying that to a level 3 elephant, a level 3 turtle, and a level 3 pugladin. Yes. So, how are you closing the distance, Ubad?
I think subtly, but not necessarily stealthy. He's just trying
Okay.
to walk to about
You're
the
not-
halfway
you're-
point.
You're not just pushing your way through the crowd, real.
Yeah, it's not like it's not an action movie. You know, he's just
Okay.
more getting in place,
Cool.
and he'll kind of nod to Sir Wiggles and to Untitled as if to say, "We doing this?"
Where'd the elephant go? I assure you. Okay, I'll just talk to you two now.
Okay,
Ryan's still talking.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person
Mm-hmm.
on Dawn and the Blue Dragonborn.
Let me know if I see this through the parrot, because I didn't even know he left unless I see it as the parrot.
Charm person, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What components does this spell have?
All
Person.
the components.
Person would imply that he has a heart.
Vocal and somatic. Okay. So this is going to be quite conspicuous.
Just act drunk.
So you do it on the blue dragon and Don Muswell. Let me. What kind of save is this? This is a
I believe it's Wisdom. Let's see.
cool
Gotta
wisdom
be wisdom.
save. Cool. What's the DC?
14.
You mind if Sir Wiggle has artichoke while we wait?
Cool. Don Muswell passes. The Dragonborn is charmed.
I don't know if dogs can eat artichoke.
That's
I
us.
can try.
I had a dog.
And a man next to you elbows you. Oi, what are you doing? You casting a spell over here?
I get
Oi,
up next to that
This boy's
guy.
casting a spell.
I start growling immediately with a sausage in my mouth. So it looks like, because that's what I was eating.
What are you growling at? Just in general?
I'm growling at him. It's like I'm intimidating him. Shut his mouth.
Were you with Ubad?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm a dog.
cool.
I'm
What?
following those tusks. I want to chew. I want to see if they'll let me chew them, but in like a gentle way.
Cool.
That's
Ryan-
that's my
Ri-
inside.
Ryan is just yelling at Tortle now, who cannot hear him.
Completely blind and deaf.
That's like the perfect Ryan conversation. That's
It is.
the ideal.
And And
the
I'd
dream.
like to look for
Oi,
I'd like to look for an opportunity to get the egg as the parrot, if anything comes up.
So the blue dragonborn who is holding the egg in a bag slung over his shoulder is
It's that big.
Is charmed. It's like it's like a messenger bag, but it's like it's not doesn't take up the whole bag. Don Muswell, I think when you're charmed, like nothing happens immediately. It's just like he will be friendly towards you.
Yeah.
If he encounters you. Cool.
And at this point, I think Ubad will walk up to the table and be like, "Oh, you are the Dawn I've heard
Wait.
so much about."
I gotta play the 5 seconds up to that. So Don Muswell is saying to Maury, like, all right, we'll be in our way. We'll keep in touch. And there, he's getting up when you walk up. And you said,
"Oh, you are the Don Muswell I've heard so much about." Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. I get a little excited.
he looks up at the red dragonborn. The red dragonborn gets in front of you. You got a problem here?
Oh, no. What would be the opposite of a problem? I guess. I mean, a solution, but I don't have a solution. I'm excited to meet.
He looks confused. He doesn't look very bright.
I've heard so much. I've heard everyone. A traveler passing through town. I am of noble born of Celestia. Perhaps you've heard it. Maybe you haven't.
The blue dragonborn kind of shows like, I kind of like the cut of this guy's jib. Maybe we should give him a chance. Boss, what do you think? I'm gonna say the guy that confronted you about casting a spell is now being growled at by Sir Wiggles, and Wiggles is like, "Oh, what are you growling me for? Hey, everybody, this guy's growling at me!" And then there's kind of a crowd gathering around you.
Dogfight.
Start doing tricks.
What did you say, Ubed?
Yes. I've passing through town, and everyone has spoke of the great Don Muswell. So, one of the most powerful men here in. I wrote down the name of the city somewhere. One of the most powerful men of Suzale. And, frequently, I like just today, I was in the museum district, and I was asking people, who would you most want to meet if you were in Suzale for the first time? And they all said, Don Muswell. They say he's a pillar of the halfling community.
People are talking about you again, boss. This could be a problem. They say I'm a pillar of the community, do they? Is that how they're talking about me now? You're gonna need to do a deception check. I guess say with advantage, because the one blue dragonborn did vouch for you because he's charmed.
Okay. That is a 22.
Pillar of the community. I kind of like the sound of that. Tell me, who's saying these things about me?
Our gnomish caretaker Tebby could not praise your works high enough, and
Tebby. I don't know what
I'm
Tebby.
working at the museum, and
There was Ellis and Havrod.
yes. Well, let's not get Haverod's name in this because
Good
he's
idea.
been good to us. But yes, Ellis at the museum spoke quite highly of you, and yes.
naming.
Ziggy, you gotta look into this Ellis and this Tebby for me, okay?
And the blue dragonborn says, "Yes, boss." And it starts gets a little notebook and starts writing them down.
Does that mean he takes his hands off the sack?
Yes.
So is the sack open? I mean, could the parrot grab the egg
It's
or
like
have
a
to grab the
messenger
sack?
bag. It's a messenger bag with like a flap over it.
Okay.
Did we bring the exact same one? Because that was in the plans, right? bring the
Yeah.
double?
Well, if you want to take a stress, you can do a flashback where you have the same one.
No. Can the parrot try? I mean, because the red dragonborn got up to confront Ubad, so maybe this is the chance for the parrot to get in there.
You can certainly try to have your parrot take a bag from an owl bear. I'm not gonna stop you from rolling that.
Did you say owl
Wait,
bear?
it's an owlbear?
Dragonborn.
Well, if the flap is loose, maybe you could just get the egg. I don't know. Can a parrot pick up an egg?
I would.
You know,
hope
it's the
so.
old saying: if the flap is loose, the parrot can pick up an egg.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I mean, the parrot can kind of try to like sneak into the bag while there's like 5 distractions going on and see if they can get the egg. Sure,
That's true. What is that? Sleight of hand, stealth?
I'm gonna call it a stealth.
And having seen this parrot with my passive perception of 12, would I sort of be able to understand what's going on?
You're predisposed.
Indisposed?
You have other
Is
shit
he
going
getting
on.
cancer?
He's getting cancer.
It's a 16 for
I
the
got those
parrot.
Put you
dog
down,
lumps.
buddy. My lovely doggy lumps.
So we doing a roll for the parrot?
16 stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're in the bag, no problem.
Now, if the parrot picks up the egg and then I dismiss him, does he keep the egg? Or does he have to get out of there? Think carefully, because if you answer one way, we may exploit this all game long.
Think I already ruled that Kevin's familiar did this.
Oh, yeah.
So we might have a rules change in the future.
As the
But-
world develops new anti-familiar.
Yes, as they become familiar with our familiar tricks.
For now, I'm gonna be consistent.
Okay, I dismiss Almirage into a pocket dimension with the egg.
Oh my god.
What have you done?
And then I come back to the bar, and I'm like, whoa, Ryan?
Oh yes, you've heard of me from the 20 minutes I've been speaking of myself to you.
Yes, a very good pitch. We'll discuss it at length.
Oh yes, we shall discuss it at length now. Cut to Ubad.
Yeah, yes, and then and Don, who are your two friends here? They seem quite impressive themselves.
This Ziggy, he's the brains of the operation. This is Guff, my muscle. What are you looking for here? What's your name? Ubad. You're Ubad. You already introduced yourself to me. What are you looking for? And you better be careful about how you answer.
Well, usually I ply people with compliments more, but with you, I will cut right to the chase. I'm looking for connections. I'm looking for people who can help me, and in return, I would help them.
You know, I shouldn't. But what are you gonna do to me if I bring you back to my place and talk to you a little bit more? Just so you know, if you cross me, nothing good's gonna come out of it. Just so you know. Why don't we go back to my place and we can talk a bit more?
Well, you wouldn't mind if we had one last drink. I think I I think I have about 5 more gold to spend here, and I'd love to spend it on you and your compatriots.
Well, we don't drink the shit they serve here, buddy. We got better stuff back at the house. Come on.
Okay, I do warn you that I must be back to the Asteria estate, or I apparently will be in much trouble, and I wouldn't want to bring that trouble on you. But a quick visit, I think I could.
Trust me, the old Baroness, she ain't got no trouble for us. Trust us. Trust me.
All right, let's make an insight roll on that, if I may.
Okay.
Did he refer to himself as us?
I did.
His organization.
The DM speak there. And that is a 14.
A 14.
And I got guidance for Pompadour. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
So it seems like there's something up between them. I don't know what else you want from an insight roll.
I guess mostly that, like, they're not just gonna straight up murder me if I go to his place.
It seems like murder might be in the cards, but it's not plan A. There's a lot of danger to these fellas.
Do Sir Wiggles and I have a sense of what's going on, or we just see them kind of talking?
As far as I know, you're engaged in conversation with Ryan, and Sir Wiggles is growling at a man with a rowdy crowd getting mad at him for growling at people.
Okay, so Ubad, he looks to Don and says, I accept if I can bring my 3 compatriots.
Who are they?
Well, there is the Untitled Chapter project, Sir Wiggles, and the newly met Ryan.
Ryan? Your compatriots Ryan? Ugh. Maybe you're not.
He's very, very manipulatable.
You said you're important? You're rolling with that guy? What?
Well, are you familiar with the concept of a red shirt?
Ah, yes. I like your style, man. I get it. Okay. Yeah, we can come along. Is this your guy over here? And he points to Wiggles in the crowd.
Yes, he can handle himself.
Hey, Guff, go get. He's like, yes, boss. And Guff shoves his way through the crowd. He's bigger than anybody else here, and picks Sir Wills up by the scruff.
I'm here to do bad things to people. I'm crazy.
Cool. He's like, all right, let's get your friends. Let's get going.
Okay, I walk back up to the bar. I go, Untitled, we've been invited back to his estate. And we have to go there
quest!
and leave in 15 minutes. Ryan, you're welcome to join us if you wish.
Oh, after my payment, I will join you for sure.
Ryan, we've been quite clear that we can't pay you up front, and you keep talking to us. So I think deep down in your heart, you want to come with us.
Give me a persuasion.
That is an 11.
If you pay me half now and half later, I will join you for this quest.
We do not.
Ryan, we
have that
haven't
much money.
been paid yet. We have probably about 40 gold between the 3 of us.
Last week, they said 500 gold in the spyglass was the payment that you negotiated.
It's a very nice
Okay,
spyglass.
I'll turn to Torto and I'll be like, "Is Ryan worth a spyglass?"
I mean, we could always ask for another spyglass.
Very true. Okay, Ryan, here's your payment, and I hand him the spyglass.
No, quite the treasure. I will accompany you. Lead the way, my sire. He follows you.
And Ryan,
Yes.
part of your job today will be low key around the dawn.
Low key! That is my specialty, you see. I am the lowest of keys. The greatest, the lowest key in the land.
Kill him now.
We may have made a terrible mistake.
Terrible.
Cool. You go with the dawn and leave?
What could go
Yes.
Cool. How long does charm last?
1 hour.
Okay. And they definitely know they were charmed after it ends. Great. Cool. Cool. You follow the Dawn and his two bodyguards out of the Owlbear and through the town. And on the edge of town, on the edge of the water, the whole city is on a big body of water. I'm not sure what it is. It's look.
Here's what. Yeah.
It's like a big inlet. Look at the. This is a real D&D sound. I picked.
Wait, you mean like we can Google
Inlet?
Celis Suzale and it's a real place?
Yeah. Forgotten Realms map.
Ah,
I'll just take your word for it.
So it's on a big like kind of sea area.
it's
We'll
on a
just
lake.
Call it a sea.
The shores
It's on
of
a
Lake
lake.
Dragonmere.
There it goes. It's a big old lake. On the shore of the lake,
Estuary? No, it's a
There's-
lake. Okay.
there's a big manor surrounded by these large weeping willow trees. It is a big wall. It looks rather fortified. There's a long dock at the back with, as you're going up, you can kind of spot, I guess Sir Wiggles can spot with his great perception. Sir Wiggles, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
With your dark vision and the best perception of the lot, you can spot some very happy-looking alligators by the back dock. They look very well-fed.
Those dogs look weird.
You walk up to the front gate, and some more large dragonboard guards open the door, and you're in. And they lead you to inside. And there's dragonboard guards. There's quite a few of them, and they all look a lot tougher than you might be able to fight.
Good to know. And Maury did not come with us.
Maury did not come with you. And so you are led.
Dylan, any half-orc children pop out?
Or
full
quarter
orc.
orc children?
No,
I don't know.
you have not spotted any orcs. And so Don Muswell comes inside, is like, hey Guff, why don't you show our guests into the study? Get them something to drink. I'll be right back.
God.
And is
So
Gus
Gu-
the red or the blue?
Guff is the red one.
Okay.
It's been about, let's say, 20 minutes since you cast Charm.
I think that man was making up his child. What? Nothing.
I gotta go check on something. So Don Muswell splits off and goes somewhere else in the house. You are led through this hallway. Like all the floors are like hardwood. There's like portraits of like halflings all over the wall that look like very like proper and like well dressed and wealthy. And they takes you onto a room in the back that is like open to the back dock and has like
all these chairs in it to sit in, like a nice like sitting area. There's
So
all this cool iron lattice work. The floor here is tile, as it is. Maybe people would come in from out of the lake and come in here.
is there a boat at the dock?
There is currently a small boat at the dock. Yes.
Good. Whisper to my companions. Just so you know, I can hold my breath for up to 1 hour. Just in case that comes up.
Oh, I should say the Pompadour is invisible
Okay.
and with us.
You see. Oh, if yeah, you see. So out the back, there's like a lawn area, and you see like Dragonborn guards occasionally patrolling it. Guff shows you to seats and says, what can I get you some drinks?
Yes. Please
Yes,
get us drinks.
I would like a bowl of your finest water.
Oh, okay.
Yes, drinks would be great. Thank you, Gruff.
Okay. I'm just gonna guess then. Guff goes off and comes back a few minutes later with a bowl of water and two cocktail glasses that you can't quite identify.
These look very fruity.
They look. They
Sniff
have.
it with my trunk and I. Beautiful, Gruff. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a wonderful bouquet. Oh, no, roll perception.
God damn it, it's poison. And that is 2.
You have advantage.
Oh, I do. That's a 12.
It smells. There's like some like fruity notes and some bitter notes that you see, and like some sour. It feels like a full range of flavors. It seems like it smells wonderful. You can't quite identify what's in it though. So Don, it's been about 30 minutes now. Don Muswell walks out with Guff and Ziggy and says, so Ubad, my friend, what can I do for you?
Does he have a drink?
He does.
Well, Don, first, I was raised to believe it was rude to come to someone else's house without bringing them a gift, so I have these for you, and I hand him 2 bottles of fine wine.
Was that something that Tebby got for you?
Yes.
He takes the bottle of wine and hands it to Ziggy, and Ziggy, still under charm from you, says, "It's pretty good, boss. It's pretty good." We got a gentleman in the house, I see. Don Muswell has changed into a light suit that is what's it called? It's like a linen suit that's much lighter. Seems very well adapted to the humid, hot evening.
Yeah, what's the AC on that?
Probably not great.
Yeah. Looks nice.
As I hinted at earlier, my homeland, my kingdom, Celestia, was overridden.
England.
My kingland, yes. Oh, and eggs in my kingland. Was taken over by foul rhinoceri, and it is my lifelong goal to take it
Horrible
back.
things, I know them.
And I need someone who can move things, quietly without notice, and is perhaps looking for new territories to move their goods quietly. And I think I could help that person extend their territory, and that person could help me move things.
This is gonna be a persuasion roll, but it's gonna be fairly easy because this is right up his alley.
And that is 24.
Yeah, he's persuaded as hell.
A royal, eh?
Yes.
No. What kind of? Tell me what kind of things you want to move. You looking for? You want weapons? You want?
Yes, the kind of things that people overthrowing a foul dictator would need. So not less weapons, probably more supplies, maybe even things as simple as food.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I think we can do some dealings here. What? Tell me, like, what's in it for me?
Well, I introduce you with contacts I have in Celestia and the surrounding area, and you would, of course, be paid for your work.
Naturally.
This is more just a quid pro quo. You help me supply things, and I pay for them, and I help you meet people that would allow you to accomplish not only that job, but other jobs that I would imagine would be profitable as well.
Sir,
I mean, if you want to run unprofitable jobs, that is your business, but you do not strike me as that type of person.
Sir, this sounds like an underhanded deal. It does. It sounds quite roguish. Ryan has stand up and started shouting.
Ryan, would you like a drink?
I will not drink in this rogue's den. This is a place for dark dealings.
Wait, Ryan.
Ryan, what is so dark about freeing a people from their oppressor?
You know, I do not have a good response to that. You guys really deal with Ryan? Is this your man? Can I throw him off the dock?
Listen,
We're trying him out. We'd like to get 500, or at least our 500 gold out of him. So if you, I mean, I won't stop you if you have to, but I would appreciate it if you refrained. Is that?
I would have to dive down and retrieve the telescope if you do it.
Yeah, it's not my business. You better shut him up right now.
Listen. Let me just say, in the wild, there's 4 gazelles and 1 lion. 3 of the gazelles are faster than the other one. You catch my drifts? I'm a bad dude. You picking up what I'm putting down?
What the hell is this guy talking about?
I think in that analogy, sir, you are the lion.
Okay, I like this.
I want... There's one complication with our deal, and that is I am leaving tomorrow on an expedition to the north for... on behalf of Lady Asteria.
Ah, yes.
And as soon as I return, I will make it... this will be my top goal, to complete this with you. But...
Well,
I
then
heard your name, I saw you, and I just knew that it's kismet. Had to take the chance and make the introductions now.
I think this could work. You know, I heard the lady Asteria got some dealings up north. I understand we done some business with her. I understand you can do some business with her too. I don't want to get in the way of that. I understand completely.
Can I insight that roll? Or what he just said?
Like, I don't know what you're hoping to learn.
Was he alluding?
Well, I think you just kind of gave away that there's nothing to learn, and that's all. I don't know. Maybe he's in a plot with the lady to kill us. Maybe this is some weird, creepy thing. Maybe we're never planning to go north. Maybe we're just living in some murder mansion.
I mean, insight's not like not a read mind roll.
I know, but you never know what's up.
If you roll, okay, just roll and we'll see what happens.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
I do
Ubad's a
anything.
paranoid elephant.
I'm bad. I'm messed up in the head. I like kidnapping. Crazy things like that. Yeah, I do it all.
Dom Meswell looks at you. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not sure about your company, but Ubad, you seem like a straight up guy." And he holds out his hand to shake your hand.
The highest compliment.
I think we got beginnings of a deal here.
It's very. You will see me first thing on our return. Now, before it gets too late, I think we should leave before Ryan earns his early demise.
But I want to ask something. When you shook his hand, was it trunk or hand?
Very important.
I think hand. I think trunk is a little casual.
I thought it was going to be more intimate, actually.
Well, it is but I think the hand is the formal.
Gotcha.
It's been about 45 minutes since you cast Charm.
Yeah, so we're
Bottoms up.
yeah. Unless there's I will take my first and only drink of the wonderful drink.
Cool. It tastes great. It's very good.
And I look at Chris and go, "This is fantastic. You are quite the bartender, so."
Yeah, Guff knows his way around the bar. Say thank you, Guff.
Thanks.
You are welcome, Guff. Well, good evening, gentlemen, and have a pleasant night. And
We walk
Guff
quickly.
gets up.
Guff leads you to the door. You have
Okay, and we leave through the door.
leads you out the front door.
And we say goodnight. I say goodnight to him and lead back to the road.
Cool.
Good night. I might never see you again because I'm crazy and I die young.
Sir Wiggles, are you okay?
How was that? I was acting. Was that good? Was that kind of like yes, trying to be like the criminal element. Make
Guys,
them think.
we need to hurry quickly to the lady's estate.
Okay. We're by ourselves now, right?
Yeah.
I got the egg. It's right here.
Sorry. Whoa. Okay. No. What about that kid?
Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Hope he's okay. I kind of didn't really see a way for us to fix that.
Yeah.
I mean, his father kept up his side of the bargain.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I know we have a curfew, but I think as a lawful good paladin,
Yes.
I think I need to save a kid. He's been kidnapped from his father instead of
Do
going
you
to
know
bed
where
on
this
time.
kid is?
Could I do a perception check to see if I smell like, I don't know, Capri Sun or
Is that what
bubble
orc
gum?
children drink?
or would I have
will,
noticed anything in the house? Little footsteps.
I will throw you a bone. You can do an investigation check.
Oh, you're throwing him a bone just because he's a dog? I get it. I see how this works.
That investigation, I rolled a 14, so 12.
Anybody else want to investigate?
Yes, Sir Wiggles. I think you're holding that upside down. I don't even know what that is. That a stick?
It's a stick. It's my investigating stick.
The
It's worked
dowsing rod.
before.
I rolled an 18.
So, Untitled Turtle, you did notice, like, in the front hallway, there was, like, some mud that looked like it was tracked in by someone, like, not from nearby, because, like, all the roads nearby are pretty dry, some mud was tracked in from the front door, and you see like kind of like muddy, dirty steps going down the pathway leading not from the direction you came, and that seems out of place.
Wait, this pathway is outside the walls or inside the walls?
It going down the front path and and if the house is on a road and you came in this way and went to the house, the steps are going that way.
You guys, I have to let you know something. I'm a pug, and I have disadvantage on stealth checks because of my breathing. Maybe also the heavy armor thing, but mostly.
I've heard that you can breed that out if you procreate with the correct dog.
Let's test it out and see.
Are you coming on to me?
One of the German breathing dogs.
I believe we should follow these footsteps down this path over here.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Yes,
You
follow the footsteps.
Yeah. Is anyone watching us?
uh
Do I see? I have dark vision.
there's like guards in front that can see you. You're just on the road in front.
Okay. We're leaving.
It's just a shortcut.
Okay. Yep.
You say that out loud.
Yes.
Roll deception.
Can I assist you with that? No, I can't. Never mind.
That is...
I can help. Yes, it's just a switchback.
Well, without the advantage, I got a 15.
Sure. The guards who weren't really caring until you said something, just like, okay.
Okay. All right.
Cool. You follow the steps, and the steps lead out of town a little bit, and you are going down the main road out of town, and then you see the steps end and kind of go into the swamp right off of the path. And you think it's going to be, you're going to need to do something to follow them more.
Oh, no, maybe the kid was a metaphor.
It is dark. There's a lot of swampy willow groves ahead.
Shall we go into the swamp?
Good thing I took that paladin who gives his friends non difficult terrain. No, I didn't.
Is that a paladin?
Is that a paladin?
They have things. There's stuff. This is the last one. Anyway,
They've got stuff and things.
can
Can I smell and see if anybody smells like Maury nearby?
There's no
Same.
people nearby.
Exactly.
It's like pretty late. You don't see anybody around.
So the steps just go into the mud, you're saying?
They veer off into the swamp, and you're going to need to do some character action in order to be able to follow them further.
I withdraw into my shell.
Great.
Oh,
Was
I
that what you were
see.
thinking?
Yes.
I'm not thinking anything. I've presented the problem to you. You guys present solutions.
I get on the shell, and I go like this.
Roll dexterity.
Yeah, that's fine. That's 14.
Yeah, you surf the shell. It looks
Is this
so cool.
the second time we've surfed the shell? I think we did that in episode 2.
To be clear, the shell's just sitting on the ground.
So the foot tracks just the lead into the water?
Into the swamp.
Okay.
It's
into
like
the swamp.
it's not like water immediately. It's kind of like swampy terrain. There's like dry land.
Well, I'm not wearing nice shoes. I can go in. Can I try and follow them?
There might be like a survival check involved. Maybe
Survival.
would be the most straightforward if you just want to try to track the steps.
Yeah. I don't have proficiency, but can I go for the survival check?
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't Untitled.
14.
I have nature, not survival.
I thought turtles were proficient in survival.
Yeah,
Oh.
but Tasha's Guide to Everything ruined D&D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
Never
switched
mind.
around my skills. But I kept
Yes.
the water vehicles and navigation tools because I didn't notice that they were down at the bottom.
So that boat you would have been proficient in.
I would have been totally proficient in that boat.
It's now been an hour
Sorry.
since you cast Charm, by the way. Just telling you. Did you roll survival? Someone?
14.
Anyone? 14? Yeah, you can you see like some trampled grass that goes around around a hill in the swamp.
I think he's near. Pick up the scent and I. Actually, it's fine. That's what Cerebral sounds like sniffing around.
Mm-hmm.
I got dirt in my nose again. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'll follow that. I'll follow that path and make sure that no one's watching. Should I do a stealth roll?
Yeah, if you want to do it stealthily.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Does
Ooh.
that mean we all need to roll stealth?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think the way that we should do, I read some system for doing group stealth where everybody rolls the thing and it contributes to its overall number.
oh yeah.
And so like it's not like one person fails and it ruins the whole party.
Hope you guys get 20s. I got a 3 and a
Have
5.
party check.
So
So let's say you all need to break a 15.
I got a 13.
together.
5.
15's very low. Should be 22. That seems reasonable for 3 rolls. So 3 plus 13, 6. What did you roll, Ubed?
Ubad got a 10.
Cool. You are proceeding stealthily.
This isn't snow and ice, is it?
No, it is swamp.
Just checking.
Did you take favorite terrain somehow, snow and ice?
No, you gave me a thing
Oh,
that
I did.
it's on advantage on stealth on ice and snow.
Oh, I totally did. Yeah, you proceed stealthily and you go around a hill, and then you see an old wooden plank door built into the hillside, kind of like facing like 45 degrees down, like it's a cellar door.
Put the lotion in the baskets.
I'll proceed further, but on
Can you-
all fours.
You can kind of hear people behind it, or something behind it.
I say. So yeah, I'm doing the hand signals. Did we work out hand signals before? I don't think we did. I'm doing them.
It seems unlikely.
Yeah, and then in kind of preparation, I'm going to get Pompadour, who's been kind of just hovering around me, to land on my shoulder, and I'm going to hand him my ring. And I'm trying to do that discreetly when no one is looking at me.
Cool.
And can I take Skip and Bork, my 2 scribes and assistants, out of my bag of holding?
I think they were hanging out at the manor today because we did not talk about where they were in sense.
I see. Very good.
They are completely trashed.
That's fine.
And we specifically said there were only 4 of you for a while. Oh, Ryan is here. Ryan,
Ryan is here.
I will lead the way through the swamp.
Ryan,
I am an expert swampsman. You still passed the stealth check.
Ryan, you're sort of on probation now. Can you just keep it down? We're trying to rescue a child.
Of course. I am the stealthiest of all warriors in the swamp.
I say, just test me, bro. Just test me. I'll break my oath.
Ryan, your volume now is at about a 6. We need it at a 2. Can you show us your volume at a 2?
Of course, I am the quietest of warriors. Only silence from me will you hear.
Did he say science?
That's what I heard.
That's pretty cool.
Well, we appreciate it, Ryan.
Cool.
How many voices do I hear?
Or
You
they're
don't-
like multiple, like this, like some are like this.
But then, like, one's like this. Like this.
You don't hear any voices. You hear 0.
That's right, Ryan, and I want to keep it that way.
You can roll me perception to see what you hear.
Ooh, what you hear?
Is there kind of cover within 15, 20 feet
Yeah, it's a whole
of the
swamp.
door? Yeah, kind of try and take cover behind
11.
something for now.
You're like an elephant behind a tree, just
Yeah, no, exactly.
like a Looney Tune. 11. You hear. It sounds like there's lots of things in there.
Mm-hmm. I hear lots of things. I hear lots of things in here.
Let's go see what kind of things.
Could be a zoo. It could be a stock market. You don't know. You never know.
I need to buy some stocks.
Let's go.
Cool.
Maybe we should make noise and get someone to poke their head out. And when they do, one of you chop it off.
I only have a hammer. I do not think I can chop.
Yes, I just have a dagger. It's not
You-
really.
That would
You
take
do
a
your
lot of
best.
sawing, you know.
Yeah, I can't really do it because of the, oath to the queen thing.
So what are you doing?
I think we should throw a rock at the door and hide. Like when we were kids.
What about if we throw Ryan at the door?
I am an excellent rock. Best rock you'll ever find. You won't find a better rock in any mountain on this land.
Ryan,
Yes.
go knock on the door and ask like you're looking for directions.
At once.
Okay.
Where am I looking for directions to? I know every way to get to every place. I do not
God,
need
Rob.
directions.
Go to hell. Ryan, just to the ask if you can use the bathroom.
I will. I do not need to use the bathroom, but I will do what you ask.
18 to hide.
Cool. Oh yeah. Did you roll Ubad? Did you roll me a stealth?
Yeah, when we were doing a group check, it was a 10.
Did you roll me a new stealth to hide undercover to?
Okay.
Mine is a 7.
Mine's a 15.
Cool. Ubad and Sir Wiggles are well hidden, and Turtle is kind of a shelf sticking out of some grass.
The dirty 20. It's okay.
And cool. Ryan goes up and knocks on the door and says, "Hello, can I use your bathroom?"
Please kill him.
You
Please
hear a
kill him.
door. You door like,
But no, go away. No visitors.
Tell him it's number 2.
"It's the number 2." He's rolling persuasion. You guys got to start paying Ryan more.
Whoa, that sounds really bad. But there's not really a bathroom in here. I got a bucket you could use. You're in a swamp right now. You know. I believe you, man, but I can't really let you in here, even though I'm like, there's no bathroom in here.
He's so invested in this.
He was persuaded.
What do we did he open the door or is he just talking?
No, he's talking through it.
Ryan.
Ryan,
Ryan looks over his shoulder like,
Ryan, act like you're having the most painful shit of your life.
"Oh, I have IBS."
Medical conditions very serious.
Yeah, that's not funny.
It's like the voice is like, oh my god, I'll let you okay. And you hear a clunk of maybe a bar coming off the door, and a dragonborn opens the door like, oh, I don't really know why I opened the door. There's no bathroom here still, but you can have this bucket. He hands him a bucket. And Ryan's like, "Oh, thank you."
Now,
I will
do we see anything?
I I will shit in the bucket now, I guess.
Do we see anything through the door now?
You see like a little dirt hole. You don't really have a great angle to see
Bird
it.
in there or something. What's going on?
Do you have a turtle with you?
I'm just a hill. And where is Pompadour here?
Pompadour is invisible.
You're clearly run out of. Oh my god! I think we might have a problem in here.
I have a Pompadour fly in there when he's
Yeah.
invisible, and have him look around, and I'll look through his senses.
Cool. You see, there seems to be a small dirt room with like a stool and a bucket and a bunch of newspapers on the like D&D newspapers on the ground, as if someone was just sitting by the door reading newspapers, guarding the door. And there's another. Make me a perception check. There's another like plank wood door. Like these doors look like they're made from driftwood. They're like horseshit doors.
Do I make it as me or as Pompadour?
As Pompadour.
Pompadour stats. Where did I write you down?
No, I'm just a hill. Start shitting, Ryan.
It's a 14.
Well, you can hear like sounds of digging from behind the door. And you can hear now heavy footsteps coming up to the door.
This is very strange.
So there's a room inside there, and there's another door.
Mm-hmm.
And there's digging.
Mm-hmm. As if
And
there's
then-
as if there's a guard post and then a further tunnel behind it.
Mm-hmm. Are there any signs of a young boy?
Having been summoned for help, another large dragonborn opens the door, the other tunnel, and you can see several figures in the dark behind digging.
Do
Digging.
they all look
They're
dragonborn?
all like chained up.
Uh,
They do not look dragonborn.
Oh,
What's
okay.
The new dragonborn.
what's going on? Oh, is it trouble?
Hey you, Turtle! What are you doing here? This guy just has IBS. He's fine. Ryan's just sitting there, terrified, holding a bucket.
I sit up.
I have IBS.
I sit up. I was just trying to help this gentleman. He has IBS.
Roll deception.
And
11.
Nope. I was like, the dragonborn storms out towards you. He's like,
You better come with us. Can't have any witnesses lying around.
I was just sitting down.
he walks up and I'm just gonna leave the floor open and say, like, if anybody wants to like attack, we can roll initiative, or you could get captured.
All right, as he
yeah, at this point, I'm going to say to Sir Wiggles that it looks like he's down there in that hole, and I am going to get ready to attack.
as he walks up, can I cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp?
Yeah. What does that do?
I choose a 5-foot square, unoccupied space on the ground that I can see. A medium hand made from compacted soil rises there and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet. The target must make a strength saving throw. DC 14.
Failed it.
All right. He is restrained by this hand.
Roll
this giant
initiative.
turtle hand, and he takes
Wait, I have a thing
8
I want to do.
No, too
damage.
late. We're in initiative.
Jeez. That
Some-
thing I
there's-
want to. to do was change the music.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
So you got the eight damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Bob's right. That is a good spell. That is a 15 Anish for Ubad,
Give me a
son of
second.
Rabab.
I did not realize I have a -2 initiative. That'll be 15.
You are a turtle.
I am
And
characteristically slow.
and we have Wiggles.
Classic deck stump.
Ubad initiative?
15.
15. Turtle initiative?
Also 15. And I think
Okay.
after Ubad with my -2 modifier, if that's the one
Wiggles?
we're doing.
There we go. With a 21. A craw.
Okay.
Get
And how much damage did you do?
With the hand, that would be 8 bludgeoning. And he is restrained. But he can use his action to make a strength check to get out on his turn.
Hey guys, this is our first ComeDy&D battle. Like 2 months. Woohoo!
Sorry. I was just trying to make the game fun.
Well, you're welcome for not going around and attacking everything. How's that?
Nice. Yeah, you guys should be proud of yourselves.
Yet.
It's the first D&D campaign where people haven't attacked everybody.
It's tempting. It's so tempting.
I mean, some people would call it an attack to try to convince everyone to become your vassal.
It's a mental attack. What is a persuasion roll but a mental attack? Cool. Wiggles, go.
I'm through Wiggles. I bust out of my shrub I'm hiding in, and I say, "Feel the power of goodness flow through you." And I cast, as an action, bless on my friends. On my, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I say, "Sorry, Ryan, but you keep role playing into that bucket. You're doing a great job." And then that is my action, and as my bonus action, the fur around my face and my neck puff up as if in fright and fight mode. I just get a little bit like heavier, and I cast my shifting action, and it's my beast mode thing. I get temporary hit points and 1 AC. I just look more pugly.
Cool. You look much more like a pug than normal.
And how far away from myself are these?
You're like 20
guys?
feet away.
20 feet away. All right, very good. I'll stay there,
Cool.
barking.
Bark, bark, bark. Cool. It is Ubet's turn.
Okay, am I hidden?
Yes.
Okay, so the Dragonborn who is not restrained, I am going to cast Hex on him
Cool.
and fire an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll me attack roll.
And ooh, what is that? That is 26 to hit.
Miss. No, it hits.
And that is 10 force. Oh wait, excuse me. 14 force damage and
Jesus.
5 necrotic.
I should have made these guys harder.
That's
What
2 really good damage rolls, but
he looks very injured, but still up. Let's describe what this blast looks like.
it's it's sort of like it's a bluish green kind of brackish water, but blasts out from yeah. Well, you know what? We'll say it's from his trunk. and
Does
so
he go?
it doesn't, you know.
Does he do a trumpeting?
Yeah,
like
it's
it?
kind of muted. You know, it's not too loud. He doesn't want to give himself away. And he also will have a disadvantage on strength checks.
Sick.
Do that in the bucket next time, please. Thank you.
So he is hit he's hit in the chest by this blast. It burns a hole through his leather armor, and he's like staggered and looks like shaken and weakened, but he still holds his spear forward and looks ready to go. But it's not his turn yet. It is Tortle's turn.
Are these guys right next to each other?
No, there's the guy there's like the guy that goes hit is like still like coming out of the guard post. The first guy who's restrained is like most of the way towards you out of the guard post.
Okay, so not 5 feet from each other.
Yeah,
Okay. I
like
will
10 feet. Like 10 feet.
Okay. I will start my blade song, which I don't know what it sounds like for a turtle. If I had a hammer. And he sort of, I think he takes his hammer, which is like a big hammer, so naturally you'd hold it in 2 hands, but he holds it in 1 hand.
Oh wow!
You know, kind of like more like it's like an elven style, but a turtle. It's kind of awkward, and run and attack the restrained guy.
Cool.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 2 and a 3, so that's gonna be a 9 to hit. I'm still getting the hang of this elven stuff.
You miss. Explain what it looks like.
Did you add your bless?
Oh no, I didn't, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna matter.
Never know.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
So I think he hits, but he sort of like pokes him with the head of the hammer, so nothing happens.
Cool. The dragonborn is like, what are you? Oh. Looks confused, and he. It is the dragonborn's turn. I am going back to find that spell you cast, so I know what the save is.
You can make a strength check. I'm sorry, is it a check? Yeah, strength
Use this
check.
action to make a strength check. Cool. He's going to attempt to burst out of his of the earthen hands.
Okay.
It's a
14.
15?
14.
14? He says, he just looks enraged by you poking him. He's like, are you mocking me? And he just like
Yes.
bursts out of the mud and roars and pulls out a sword, a longsword. And that was his action. So he's just going to look at you menacingly. And then the other dragonborn that looked really shaken up by the Eldritch Blast like gets really enraged too and, just like, oh, and runs towards you and attempts to skewer you.
Which you? Me, you?
Turtle. And that is a critical hit.
Oh,
I guess that hits.
could be a 1. Didn't say who.
That is going to be 13 damage.
Ouch.
And now it is Ryan's turn. Ryan drops that bucket, and something spills out of it. I'm not going to describe what. And then Ryan says, "Oh, my time has come!" And he pulls out a rapier and charges and attempts to poke the spear dragonborn behind. And he hits. And does. Where is that? Oh, that's not.
I always believed in you, Ryan.
He does 6 damage to that dragonborn, and the dragonborn gets scared from my like, "Argh!" and roars in pain and looks almost dead. Wiggles.
Oh
turn.
no, Ryan started a fight and killed the Dragonborns.
Unbelievable, Ryan. How many times have we told you not to do that?
Listen, it's a medical condition he has.
I am merely helping you. You lot are quite confusing.
Sir Wiggles is going to run full speed at the weaker looking of the two.
That would be the spear one.
And attack.
Cool.
I'm going to attack now.
Make
So
me a roll.
I will
Make me a roll.
fancy that. Dirty 20.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. So that'll hit, and I have a dice to roll. Okay. 9 points of slashing damage.
Tell me how you kill him.
I bring the sword right through his face, and as it stops in the middle, like right above the bottom teeth, I kind of twist it, and I put it in, and I twist, and it twists. And I do that over and over until he dies to death.
And Ryan says, "Whoa! I can tell how lawful good you are by how much suffering you inflicted on him as he died."
I was still role playing as like the rogue, and yeah, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm a bad dude. Ooh.
Lawful gruesome.
Also, kids, don't mess with kids, or you stay face down.
Dragonborn
And-
number 2 has been slain.
Okay.
The first Dragonborn says, "Jimmy!" And is now in a seam. His frills open up, and he looks extremely pissed. It is Ubed's turn.
Okay, the living Dragonborn, is he the restrained one?
He is no longer restrained. He used his
Oh, he's
last
no longer
action
restrained, though.
to bust out of his restraints.
Transfer your hex.
Okay, so I will bonus action to move my hex onto the living Dragonborn. Mm-hmm. And we're going to try Eldritch Blast again. And that's 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
But the exact opposite of my damage roll last time. So that is 6 force and 1 necrotic.
That's 7 total.
Yes, correct.
He looks. Tell me what that whole thing looks like. He's not dead.
Yeah, I think the spiritual kind of energetic watercolored energy flowing out of the trunk of Ubad. Maybe a little less powerful this time. Maybe he had it really, built up. Needed to clear something out last time. Mm-hmm. But it still hits and wounds the Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn hit, and he looks. It looks like it hurt him, but he's like super pissed and like gonna fight his way through it. Turtle.
All right. Tortle takes a better grip on his hammer. He tries putting the other hand behind his back so he's not tempted to illegally touch the hammer, which would end the blade song. And he takes a swing. This time it is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
I didn't realize blade singing was such like an Olympic sport.
If you stop touching the sword, and someone jumps out and says disqualified.
Touch two hands or a shield or put on armor, immediately disqualified. Let's see, I rolled a 1, so that will be a total of 5 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. He seems. You. What does that look like?
It's a better swing this time, but it's still very awkward.
Cool. And he, the hammer connects with the Dragonborn. I'll say in the side, and it looks like he might be taking less damage than you think you should.
It's probably just my technique. It is still very raw.
I mean, you don't even have a name yet, so. You're working on a lot.
It is his turn. The Dragonborn roars in rage and say, did I say Jimmy?
I think Jimmy was the other one.
For Jimmy! And he does like a cool, like, takes both hands on the longsword and swings at Turtle and kind of does like a cool flip and then brings the sword down on you. And he's going to roll a d20. Where the hell did my d20 go?
Just roll a d12. It's all
You
the
don't
same.
have like, you don't have like 10 of them in front of you.
Is it another
Again?
crit?
It is another crit.
You know, this blade song makes me very hard to hit. I cannot emphasize this enough. It is very this is an impressive display of athletic and skill with weapons.
Yeah, I don't know if that's working.
I think I need to sing it
Sure.
louder. I don't know.
You take 10 damage.
Ow.
Are you still up?
Barely. I have 2 hit points left.
Ryan Ryan, it is Ryan's turn. Ryan runs up and says, "I will assist you." And he does like he does like a cool slide and like tries to stab the Dragonborn in the ankles
Nice idea, Ryan.
and misses.
Why
Still,
such a small body?
nice
part?
idea.
The rapier glances off the Dragonborn's hard scales. Wiggles.
Sir Wiggles will approach the other Dragonborn and once again take a swing at the neck. Here we go. And that is a 6 to hit.
That hits. No,
What?
it does not.
Did not hit when I rolled a 6.
Wait a minute. Forgot to
I'm
use
kidding.
my 9 to hit.
Is that your turn?
How about now?
What does it look like?
I think it misses. It almost hits Ryan.
No. Okay.
And I miss. I almost hit Ryan, and it looks bad. But I think, look, I swear, I know. Just talk.
Cool. It is gonna be Ubad's turn.
Well, it worked the first couple times, so let's do it another time.
How much water
That,
do you have in your nose?
It's not quite water. It's a.
Personal question. You don't really ask somebody that.
Will I regret describing my Eldritch Blast this way on a whim? Probably, but it's fun right now. And that is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 6 force damage and 2 necrotic damage, 8 total.
This boy looks like he's hanging on by a thread. You burn off like some of his frills, and he looks like he is maybe about to collapse from blood loss, but his rage keeps him fighting.
He
Turtle?
lives to crit against Turtle one more time.
Yes.
What's
Well,
going on?
this is a little scary, so since I still have concentration on the earthen grasp, I will instead have that hand to reach out. I will have that hand reach out and try to grab him again. That will be another strength saving throw.
If he fails, is it half damage?
It doesn't actually say that. I would expect it to since it's a leveled spell. Oh yeah, or half as much. Oh no, that's only if I crush. I think the initial one he does not, but if I use my action to cause him to crush, he'll take half on it.
And the remind me again, the
14.
14. Is it a tie win?
You win, yeah.
Okay, so he slips free of the dirt hand. The hand like grabs up and starts going around his arm, and he's just like, "Ah!"
That's fine.
And-
I'm sure you will be unable to hit me on your turn. Everything is okay.
And he backs up and does like this cool knight thing, and then jabs the sword at you.
There's no way. This song is definitely gonna work this time.
What is your AC?
It is currently 22.
Yeah.
But
He jabs his sword at you, but the strength of your song causes it to miss. What? Tell me how that looks.
You know, as he comes in, I weave the hammer. It bangs against his sword in time with the song and pushes it aside.
Sky rockets in flight.
This is not a hammer-themed song at all.
Cool. You parry him with your sword, with your hammer, and the strength of his blow leads him to like miss wildly, and he seems off balance, and it is now Wiggle's turn.
Yes.
As blood pours from this dragonborn and sprays it all over you.
Once again, I shall swing with the fury of a thousand pugs. That is going to be a very nice 18 to hit.
It hits.
Yes.
Murder.
Cool. Ooh, that is max damage. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
I wonder if that kills our man that was at 1 health. Tell me how you kill him.
I do the cool sword swingy thing. I sort of wipe the blood off on my sleeve, which has rabbit underneath. I take it. I cut his head off. Sir Wiggles watches it like it's a tennis ball in the air float over his head. I thrust my sword upward once again, and I put his head on the end of my long sword. And I take it, and I wipe it in the bucket, and the head falls in the bucket. Is he dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is very gross.
And initiative.
Yes.
Right. Good work, fellas. Looks like we had him.
I am very badly injured.
Ryan, you killed these men.
I am the most dangerous swashbuckler this side of some geological future nearby.
Mr. Turtle,
Maybe
are you
the lake?
are you very hurt?
No, not the lake. I'm more humble than that.
I see blood coming out
I
of
am
your
very
body.
badly hurt, yes.
All right.
Ryan, maybe the people inside, they should hear from you about your great deeds so they owe their debt of gratitude to you.
Of course. I did save them after all. So and Ryan walks in and says, You lot have been saved by Ryan, fiercest swashbuckler this side of that door. And he points to the door right there. And you see like 6 people in there in chains, like just with like shovels digging through the dirt.
They're like, oh, we're free? Do you have the key? Can you unlock us?
Oh, yeah.
We'll
You
quickly
fellas
look
have a
through
key?
The Dragonborns.
You
Look
find
through
a key.
their bodies.
You find a key.
Anything else of interest?
They had like their lunch on them. They had some newspapers. They had like a couple gold each. They had, let's say, 6 gold total. And they had just like leather armor on, and one of them had a longsword, and one of them had a spear.
Good stuff.
And the leather armor is fitted for a dragonborn and looks messed up.
This would ruin my song anyway.
I can't believe the guy with 22 AC got critical hit twice.
I also have the shield spell available.
I'm not surprised. Do any of them look like a child?
There seems to be, there's no like children in there.
Mm-hmm. Are there any half orcs or quarter orcs?
There's a full orc.
It's racist to assume they all know each other, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. But you're not Maurice's kid, are you?
Maurice, my father, yeah.
Oh yeah, he sent us here. He's a great man.
Maurice, oh my, I knew I knew he would give up on me. Thank you. The Dawn had us digging up fossils for some museum scammers. Oh my
really?
God. Thank you so much.
Fancy that. Oh, interesting. Great.
Are
So,
there
quick
any
question.
fossils nearby?
There's like some trilobites.
Quick question. Do you think your father would allow you to come to the Arctic North with us to be my squire? I have 2 others. I'm training people how to be a knight.
I mean, I could ask him. But
I
like
mean, we did
anywhere but
save
here,
you.
yeah.
You did kind of just save your life, and
Ryan saved his life.
Yes. If it were not for Ryan, we would all be slaves as well. Thank you, Ryan.
thank you, Ryan.
You're quite welcome.
We just walked by as Ryan did this, and you did nothing to help.
Yeah, I saw you stab that man, but thank you for doing that. I saw what happened.
Yes, well, they were going to capture us. You know, self-defense.
I know. I'm not. It's a good thing you did that. I'm not saying. I don't know why you're lying about it.
We're just all getting on the same page here. It's very important we get our story straight.
Yeah,
Get our stories straight, because we all want to stay on the good sides of people who chain people up and have them dig fossils.
Why would you want to be on their good side? They're horrible.
Weren't you just on their bad side a minute ago?
You have a good point.
I have a question, just to make it seem more inconspicuous. Do you think that we could put the dead bodies down here and make it look like the fossils killed them? Like it was just a freak excavation accident? I mean, I know the head in the bucket might kind of be a little tough sell.
This orc who looked very grateful just a second ago, his expression goes to complete confusion. It's like, I don't know how you do that. Can we leave? Can you unlock me, please?
Yeah, we should do that part, I guess. Okay.
Here's a story. You broke free. You're a strong, courageous man. You broke free of your own strength and fought these gods yourself. You are the hero. And I look to all the other locked men and I go, Maury's son is the hero. He saved you
No,
all.
don't
Did
say
you
that.
keep-
Don't say that. I'm gonna find my dad and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get beyond where the Dawn can find us.
This is a good idea. Your legend will grow
Yeah, and-
if you leave.
We unlock Maury's son. Tell everyone about Maury's son who fought the Dawn.
And there's like a bunch of there's like 5 other people there in like tattered clothes of various there's like a halfling, there's a human, of various
Get them to-
persuasions.
You guys want to come to the snow with us? Can you fight?
Just get it. You have to get us out of here. Like, the Dawn can't find us anymore. They're like the Dawn. We can't. The Dawn finds us. We're dead.
Alright. We got to get back to it. We have a curfew anyway.
Yeah, you know.
Bedtime.
Wait, did we already unlock them or no?
They're unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no funny business.
Go.
Meet us at the docks tomorrow.
Which docks?
The docks. Yeah, take those weapons. Don't mind the head in the bucket on the way out. Bye.
Sir Wiggles, we are actually going by carriage to Baldur's Gate.
Can't believe you remembered that.
I also just noticed in my notes that 2 weeks ago, the Dawn was a goblin.
Oops. I wrote down halfling in my notes.
Perfect.
now be played by.
He's a goblin now.
I like halfling better.
He's a halfling now.
Who wants an evil goblin?
Yeah, so, it's just a little on the nose. Yeah, I can kind of kick the bucket down the tunnel.
Make a
Grab the
dexterity
trilobites.
save.
Wait,
Hex save.
is this like a big tunnel or just like a little short?
It's not very big.
Let's explore the tunnel.
That's a,
What?
Let's explore the tunnel.
Yeah, we're gonna
What?
do
No,
it for the rest of
let's
the
head
campaign.
back. Let's head back quickly because we're on borrowed time.
Ubad, what was your dexterity save?
Oh, it was 17.
You're still blessed.
Okay, your shoes are clean. After kicking the bucket.
Wow, after walking through the marsh.
Your shoes only have marsh dirt on them.
Impressive. Not Ryan Dirt. Okay, so maybe we could take them back to the house with us and get them cleaned up. Or do you guys want to get? We have a fridge. I don't know if you've ever seen one of
Yeah,
those before.
just get us out of here. Just like if you
Okay.
can get us somewhere where the dawn won't find us.
Okay, yeah, I got it. No rush. I'll proceed outward, and maybe we should make a marching order where we have the prisoners rescued.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoners in the hut in the middle.
Tell me about how you're gonna get back. Tell me Tell me exactly what you're doing now.
Well, if we go back on the trail, we go right by the Don's castle, right?
Yep.
So I think we're cutting cross country.
Cool.
What could go wrong?
They're not naked, are they? They naked or?
They're in like some tattered clothing that looks dirty and messed up.
Based on this map of Suzail, we chart a course exactly. I'm just kidding. I don't have the map up.
Do any of you know these woods?
Yes, are any of you by any chance hunters or gatherers?
I was a gatherer.
Says not Maury's son.
Great, you're in charge now. Which way do we go?
I don't know. Which way, like, where are we trying to go?
To Suzail.
Suzail's half a mile down the road that way.
But we don't want to go by the mansion.
Can't do the road thing unless you wanna.
Okay, I think I could lead you. Cool. The Gatherer leads you through across the path, through the forest. Do you... Sure. And then into town. You are in town, good deals away from the Don's mansion.
Great.
And you're like in the tree groves by the edge of town.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, we should take him
Oh,
to.
are you
lady
coming
for
with
the
us?
stairs.
Oh, okay.
I'll
shower.
do anything, man.
Okay, you work for me now. Okay,
Yeah, we'll work for you just as long as you don't make us dig up more fossils.
you are in training. You are in training as Knights of the Queen's Dawn. Very good. You are not pugs, but take what we can get.
Sir Wiggles, some people could be pugs without being pugs without.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Ubad's just kind of holding in the back, kind of keeping an eye over his shoulder and waiting if he has to use his nuclear option to exit or not.
Cool.
So instead of like a kid taking a dog home and being like, "Can I keep it?" I'm gonna be a dog taking a kid home and being like, "Can I keep it?"
6 kids.
It's a lot of kids to feed for one dog.
You have 6. Like basically, the sentiment among the prisoners is that they don't really have a place to go, and they seem. Some of them are like, my family lives over here. Like I could. Once the Dawn finds out that we're not there anymore, I think they'll come after them. I have to go find them.
Well, they should come to Baldur's Gate with us.
And a couple of them go into town to go find their families, and including Maury's son, unless you want to stop him. And then
Yeah,
there's
we had a deal.
there's gonna be okay, Maury's son can stay there.
Thanks.
Like we have to find my dad. And then there's 2 more with you.
Maury's son, what is your name?
My name, Emor. It's the way dwarf names work. Is you're always your dad's name backwards.
So your grandfather was also named Emor?
Yes.
Interesting tradition.
I think it's fine. It makes sense.
Sure. What if you have a brother? Is he also Emor?
Yeah. I have 3 brothers. They're all Emor.
You know, I find it very valuable not to have a name as well, right? You never get in trouble.
I have a name. It's Emor.
Yes.
Give nicknames.
Where are your brothers now? Why aren't they taking care of you or your father?
Oh, they've set off on various careers. We haven't heard from them. They're far off on the corners of the earth. I took after my dad, but they all became like various explorers and whatnot. You know how brothers are.
Yes, brothers and explorers.
Hey, guys, should we have them maybe?
Bart cried silently as he was an only child.
They're all three of them. They're in a band. They're called the Three More. They're exploring bards.
The three more, and they play the Fillmore.
I don't know what that is.
Did any of them go with Lawrence Edwin Akmonos to the north?
I think they haven't worked with Sir Lawrence. No, not that I know of.
They haven't worked with Larry. Well, they must not be much of explorers.
They're
Where
not.
would your father be?
I don't know, but like if you came for him, you must have met him before.
You think he's still in the bar?
Yeah, how far are we from the Jolly Albar?
You're not very far.
Ryan, go and check if he's still in the bar.
Of course. Ryan walks away through the woods and rocks back. Who am I checking for?
Maury, the orc.
I don't know Amori. I was talking to you the whole time.
So we point to Emor and we go, he looks like him, but older, and his name is spelled backwards, and he was at the bar crying in the back.
Ryan kind of looks at you and like whispers like, all orcs look alike to me. I'm sorry.
Go and find the orc in the bar. Tell him to meet us here.
What if there's more than one orc?
Tell them to all meet us here, Ryan.
Ask them if their name is Maury.
But then ask if they're brothers if they all say yes.
Okay. And Ryan goes off.
Wait, is it possible your great-grandfather is in the bar too, Emor? Because his name would also be Maury.
I don't. My great grandfather. I haven't met him. I think he's dead.
Good. I mean, you know what I
What?
mean.
How would you say that?
Ryan comes back with Maury. And Maury sees his sons. Oh my God, Emor! My favorite Emor! The one that stayed with me, that didn't become a bard. Oh, I hate music so much. And he hugs his son and turns to Ryan and says, "Thank you so much for saving my boy."
Yeah. Ryan. Saved.
Right, it's polite to say you're welcome.
You're welcome. I am the greatest.
Sorry, Maury, we're still training him.
It's like, I think me and my son, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna leave and get beyond where the dawn can find us.
Yes,
No,
find
hold
your
on.
other Emors.
I wish I had something to pay you with. Do you? The dawn still has my egg. I think that was the most valuable thing I owned. I don't have anything
Why
to
was that
repay you
egg
with.
so valuable?
I don't know. It looked very magical. The dawn knew something about it.
Well,
Well-
we'll take it from him if we can, and then consider ourselves the rightful owner.
Yes, you can have anything you want. But I have nothing. I'm just a farmer. I'm going to leave. You could have the deed to my farm.
Wait a minute. I pull Mary Shelley
I'll take the
aside.
deed to his farm.
I pull Mary Shelley aside and I whisper and I say,
Yes.
"Wait a minute. You told me that you have the egg, right?
Yeah, I have the egg. Why?
Okay, I'm not supposed to lie about things. Like this is probably one of those situations where I would like.
Wait, what
you
about
know,
lies of omission?
Yeah, it's a good point. But now that I know it, it's sort of like the words have left my lips, and I feel a little weird about it.
But
so
I didn't say I didn't have it. I just said that we would consider ourselves owners if we found it.
yeah.
Pause. While this is happening, Maury is handing the keys to the farmhouse to Ubad and explains where it is.
Not
Play.
so fast. You have one thing you could give us, but just hold on. So anyway.
Yes.
it's just-
What?
I mean, it belongs to him and his people.
Well, no, he traded it for his son, and so
Well,
then
I
it belonged
think-
to the Don.
I think they sort of like, was he under duress or was it? I see. So you're saying?
Are you a lawyer, Sir Wiggles?
No, just a paladin. Much worse.
Pug lawyer?
Okay, I'm gonna follow your lead on this one, but if I lose my if I lose my oath, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Well, if you give me the text of the oath, I'm very good at finding loopholes.
I see. Okay, I do have it in writing back at my. It was one of the few pieces of paper I didn't chew up on the way here. In any case, Maury, since we saved your son, there is one thing you could do, and I do have one more opening for a squire to be trained as a knight in the Queen's Dawn, and that is your son. He's the chosen one. He has a mark on him or something.
You marked
Let the father have his son.
you marked his son as a pug.
God,
Emor looks confused as like looking for a
You
mark.
have a father and a son, and possibly there's still like what 3 other guys with us?
There's 2 other guys.
2 other
I mean,
guys with us.
we leave tomorrow.
You have these 2. Let Emor go.
Roll persuasion if you want to try this.
If you love Emor, let him free, and if he comes back to you, it was meant to be.
I don't. 9.
I need to get my son to safety. I'm very thankful. And you could have. I've given you my farm, but I need my son. I can't give you him. I've lost him once already.
The Don's gonna burn the farm. So what good is that?
Wait, you mean
okay?
the Queen's Don?
Nice. High five.
I'm very confused. You keep talking about different Dons.
Don Muswell.
Is that the
All right,
Queen's
well,
Don?
You guys want to be my
No.
squires? You saw me kill those 2 guys. Sorry, man.
The other prisoners, who I am currently inventing names for, are
Pretty cool.
a half elf, oh my god, I can't choose that name. That name's going to be too confusing.
Is it
Is
Sir
it
Piggles?
Untitled Ordal Project?
Yeah, worse Siggles.
It is
Uad.
Azalette is her name, and then there is a Yuan T named Sniffle. And
Sniffle?
Sniffle says,
You're looking for a squire.
Yeah, I don't think. Maybe not you.
Sniffle,
Yeah.
is your father's named Elfins?
This is not how you and D were.
Just wondering.
Do you have another voice or something? I mean, it's gonna be a long voyage.
This is the way that I talk.
Yeah.
I am quite interested in the position.
Well, I for one think it would be nice to have another reptile around.
Aslet, how are you? What qualifications do you have?
Well, I do. I used to be a writer before I was I've dug for fossils for a while. I got some gaps in my resume. You know,
Wait,
it's fine.
was that like a horse rider or like a pen rider?
like a pen writer?
Like you?
Teach horses
I
how
wrote
to write?
poems. I never really got them published, but like, you know.
Oh.
But like, I think they weren't mainstream enough for like the press. I think people were threatened by my poems.
Can you recite one for us?
I am. Here's my poem. It's called "Blue Sky, We All Die." It says, "Here's the poem: Murder, 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 murder." That's the poem. Did you like it?
Yeah,
These 2, great. Hold on to these 2.
Really? Actually, you lagging behind
Much
there, but
better than
that
Mike and
poem, you really set yourself apart.
I know.
man.
That's what I thought. That's why no one would publish my poems. It was weird.
Which one of you are slower?
You want a foot race?
I think we both moved 30 feet
What a coincidence!
In 6
per
seconds.
round.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Everybody's the same speed here. It's weird.
Maybe we'll call you next week.
You should see the Olympics.
I mean, I have no place to go.
No, so Wiggles, these are great candidates for knighthood. I don't know why you would turn them down. Is there prejudice not also?
An opportunity to join a voyage.
Ubad, you gotta understand, we have this is a very competitive job opening. We have one spot left, and although these two are great, I still have I think that.
I want to join your voyage. I want to write poems.
So Wiggles, you cannot have them fight to the death to determine who will get the last spot. That would not be just.
I'm telling you, I don't. Well, I want to stay here. I want to have more. I hate the cold. Yes.
Stay here and write a great poem about how Emor freed you.
I will. How many times should I use the word murder?
Well, at least twice.
Okay.
And at most, like 500.
Welcome to
Sniffle,
the team.
I think you
Sniffle.
get the squire job.
Yes, we're very happy to have you.
It's kind of.
We should get back.
Absolutely. I am honored to be in service of such powerful warriors.
Oh my god. Did this really just happen? Okay, well, I put the sword over each of his ears. I say,
I don't think he has ears.
They have ear holes.
Me
Sound
too.
holes, yes.
Me too.
on behalf of Queen Mrs. Poochie Face, I hereby anoint you a squire under the tutelage of the Knight of the Queen's Dawn, Sir Wiggles. Sign here and here.
It's not Don Messwell. I was confused by that.
I will sign in my own blood. It is poison also, so do not lick the contract.
Oh my god, I bite paper.
He scratches his finger and signs Sniffle.
I deserve this.
Listen, Sir Wiggles, if you were a bad person, you would have started barking at him already.
I in my head I did. I'm trying to internalize that more. I'm trying to behave, but I did. I gotta be honest, but it's just silent.
Behind you, in your ear, way too close, you hear,
What is first? What is my first mission, sir?
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, good night's sleep, and we leave tomorrow. Let's see. Skip and Bork, those are now your brothers in arms. I recommend.
We
Did
will
you get any weapons?
cherish them.
Yeah. Did you get any weapons from the from the Dragonborns that Ryan took out?
I left my fossil digging shovel back in the hole.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I have.
We told him to grab the leather armor and the spear, or longsword.
I also have 9 shovels.
Acceptable.
Well, welcome to the team. Okay. So.
Yes, actually, Sniffles, I would love it if you had a long conversation with Ryan.
I will do as you are not my master. I will do no such thing. Sir Wiggles, what shall I do?
I think he just passed the first test.
Yeah, that was actually really good. Oh wow, good night's sleep. What do you eat? There's veggie hot dogs back at the house.
Whole animals, live, or hot dogs.
Okay.
I also enjoy hot dogs.
We should ask Tebby for I don't know, 1,000 hot dogs for the trip.
I need but 3.
Okay, so
For the whole trip?
yeah, that's.
I mean, for tonight.
I think we can get you 3 hot dogs. Great. So,
I would be very thankful.
okay. All right. Well, let's go back to, that place where we're staying. Or cereal.
Cool.
Ophelia.
I'm gonna say you part ways with Azalet, and are you taking Ryan with you?
I think we own him now.
You and Ryan, and you three and Ryan and Sniffle make your way back to the manor.
Great.
Are we late?
Is it locked? Can we go to the kitchen?
You walk in the front door. There's no. It seems pretty dark. There's no one out and about.
What was that chef's name?
Roy.
Oh, let's go see if Roy's cooking anything up. I'm gonna go ahead and.
The kitchen is empty.
Oh, okay.
We can go back for breakfast.
I think I can wait. Yeah.
Sir Wiggles, your room must be getting quite full at this point.
Bort and Skip have their own room.
Wow.
There's like a whole guest wing.
Yeah. That's Bort. That's Skip. One
Yes,
sword,
Teppy
one
around.
shield.
You have not seen Tebby, but you know where his room is, so you could go wake him up if you wanted to.
Did he leave anything outside of my door?
He left a plate of hot dogs
Okay,
outside
but
of each of your doors.
None of the spell components.
No.
Okay, I will write on a paper and just say Tevi and just remind him about the spell components, and also say that I need 2 bottles of fine wine, a spyglass. And I think that's it.
You know from the past that normally these things that you'd ask for would show up in the morning, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well then I'll hold on to the note for the morning.
Cool.
Can I investigate the egg?
Cool. You pull out Yes, you can obtain the egg. You can resummon your guy and get the egg.
Okay, can
Cool.
I try and figure out what is magical about it?
Yeah, make me that magic roll. So you look at the egg, and it has like a deep blue, like it's like a deep blue color, and it seems to have like little etchings into it that are like so detailed, and they just seem to be like events through history. And like the closer you look at it, the more events you find, and the more detailed it seems to find. And like it's when you look at it, it's almost like you can see through it. You can almost see like twinkling deep inside of it. It seems like some serious shit.
Wow. Well, I rolled very well. 26 Arcana. I'm sorry,
You got
24.
26?
24 Arcana. I rolled an 18.
I put the DC on this one really high.
Too bad.
Let's see. You have heard of this thing. It's called the Temporal Switch. I wrote down a whole description. I should just read that. It is a hollow egg painted blue and black with infinitely intricate designs etched into it. The decoration seems to have no end to detail, no matter how closely you examine it. The depictions seem to show many events from history. Some you can recall, some you cannot. Some which seem absolutely bizarre and foreign to you. With a DC 20 Arcana check, you can crush the Temporal Switch as a bonus action to cast a time stop spell.
All right, well, let's put this in the box and not use it ever. It is too powerful. Also, in my notes, I wrote cast Time Stomp, which also sounds like a cool spell.
Where are you putting the Temporal Switch?
You know, just the backpack.
Okay.
Good trade-off. Temporal egg for a kid, I
You
think.
have to roll a 20 Arcana check to activate.
No.
Oh, that's what I thought too. That's
That was the
that's to
the
find
DC
out.
the DC 20 Arcana was to find out that.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
If only you knew, if only you rolled so well on the animal cracker bag.
I know. The mysteries of the animal cracker bag continue to elude us.
Cool. Anything else for the night?
Yes. So Sniffle, welcome to the.
Yeah.
My God. All right. Listen. Welcome.
My liege.
Do you have legs?
You can see them before you.
I see them. Okay, very good. Tell me if you want anything. It's gonna be a long trip. All right, little guy. So if you want anything, just write it down. Preferably, can you use this pen instead of your poisonous blood?
What? The words written with such a disposable pen are disposable. The words written in blood are binding.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but well, anyways, if you want anything for the trip, just write it down. If you want like sword or armor or anything like that, I don't think you can get anything real fancy, but
I need only what you give me, my liege.
okay, this pen and
You-
paper.
I've written you have saved my life, and I've written a pact in blood to stay in your service.
Okay, we'll work on the speech thing. I had to take speech classes. Helped a lot when I was younger. In any case, see if we can find you a room.
There's a room.
Okay, that's a room. What do you sleep in? Do you need like a nest or something, or like a hot light?
A bed will do
Okay.
just fine.
Excellent. Okay. Well, sure Tubby will be getting us up. There's breakfast. I don't know. Maybe we could see if they could make live mice or something for you. Or the veggie dogs are excellent here this time of year.
Either will be suitable.
Okay. Good night. I'm a heavy sleeper, so try not to whisper through my keyhole.
Tight. Don't let the
Don't say
bed
it.
bugs
Don't say it.
bite.
Oh, he said it. Oh, wow. My fur stands up on the back of my neck, just very uncomfortably, like. Okay.
I like them.
Yeah, I can really pick them. Okay, Queen will be most pleased. I'm gonna go to bed.
Cool. Everybody go to bed?
I will do a little reading. Also, I forgot to roll with disadvantage on all ability checks today. So just assume I did worse on everything.
Oh, you did. Oh, no. Maybe we could have kept the egg a mystery. Aw. I was really hoping you didn't get the egg roll.
Bless. Has it been a minute since combat?
Yeah. I thought we'd get the spring roll, not the egg roll.
Yeah, good one. That's it for tonight. Everyone goes to sleep. We made it through the prologue.
Woohoo!
Woo!
We have
Wake up and level up.
we've recruited 4 teammates. Yeah, okay, you will level up for next session.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
I was kidding.
I didn't think there was any chance of that.
You did a bunch of shit.
That's true. We did a bunch of shit. I almost died.
You did almost.
It was really quite close.
Wait, to be clear, are you reading all night or are you gonna sleep?
No, I'll sleep. But I might do a couple hours of spell copying before bed.
Okay.
Nice. Level 4. Anyone taking any feats? Because I'm thinking about Crusher.
Ooh, max hit points. I'm for sure taking a feat.
Nice. What are you taking?
Gonna take skill expert.
Oh man, this
This is my
D6
new favorite feat.
D6 hit die is rough.
Ooh.
Yeah, you better hope people don't keep getting critical strikes against you.
I think I'm just gonna take an ASI. So bland.
We should do level up off stream. Any parting words for anybody?
Thanks, everyone, and thank you to Sirenscape and Gamescape for the use of your music and your sponsorship, respectively.
Yes, that stuff.
And
Go-
no Big Ant. No. It's for a future.
Are you rubbing his
For the
nose in it?
For the restream. Thank you everyone. Excellent having you here tonight.
Yeah.
For stopping by. If you'd like to know more, ComeDy&D.com.
Which we should really update with the information about this campaign.
Yeah, I was looking at that today, and I was like, "Oops."
Yeah, someday.
Tom Hansen, who's that?
Any raid requests?
No, it's Voices of the Air currently.
Yeah. We'll try and be
Thank you,
at
Hayden.
most one.
Fantastic job.
Thank you, team.
Yeah, it was so fun.
All right. Well, we'll see
we
you
rate
all
ourselves?
next week.
Yes.
Does that work?
Good night.
Okay, we're rating ourselves.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Hello, Raiders. Ooh.
Wow, it actually does give you the option to do that, but then it has an error. Good night, everyone.
Raid.